to share something that is working, you know, any triples and up, just let me know. I will unmute you, or just text me if you're not triple and up. I have to do that because otherwise people just go crazy. So anyways, really quick before we get started, as people are jumping on, I want you guys to shout out someone either on your team, sideline, upline, that has either gotten their first few customers, gotten their first 6 customers, signed their first distributor, is promoting to diamond, is promoting to double. Maybe it's your leader, maybe it's your downline, maybe it's your sideline. I want you guys to shout someone out right now in the chat, because we are killing it. Let me just tell you, Aaron pulled some numbers, and this is for the entire team. We have, gosh, I posted it 2 days ago, but on the 15th of the month, you guys, we had signed like 200 distributors as a team, okay? The first 15 days of last month. Now, by the first 15 days of this month, we have already hit like 880, you guys. Yeah, talk about momentum. So freaking cool, you guys. So excited. So that is huge. That is so big. And those customers are coming in, and we have that pick 2 and 3 promotion, so that if you're new here, or if you're not even new here, you can help seal the deal even easier, you guys, even easier, because we have the pick 2 and the 3 promotion until the 23rd. So this is a huge deal, because a lot of the people who are getting on the pick 2 and 3, they're going past their 3 months, past their 4 months, because they don't want to lose that deal. So, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love watching this, and I love when people shout out their leaders too. It's so awesome, because those are the people that rarely get, you know, shouted out. And I could shout out every single one of them, but I don't even dare shout out one because I'll miss someone. But they're all amazing. They're all amazing. Okay, so I just want to share a couple things first that are so working for me. And I'm just like freaking out about it because people are blowing me up. First, I will kind of present it as okay, so here's the deal. If you are new to this business, to this team, whatever it is, you guys, you have to understand that you are in network marketing. Okay, you're in network marketing. We are in direct sales. Yes, you sell a freaking product. Okay, so you're just gonna have to get over that little hump first. And we are so blessed that we use social media mostly to grow our business. Okay, we get to bring people in through your Facebook, through your Instagram, through your TikTok, whatever it is. Okay. And so we're so blessed that we get to do that, you guys, but it is still direct sales. And the most successful people that I know in direct sales / network marketing, they ask. They are askers, okay? We are a team of askers, period, end of story. There are people and leaders who talk about attraction marketing, and that is so awesome. But as a new distributor, it's not going to work for you right away unless you actually go and start asking people, okay? So attraction marketing is basically when I make a post, I have somebody that messages me. When I put a story out, I have somebody that messages me. When I put out a TikTok, I have people come to me. Whatever it is, that is attraction marketing. But I would not be here today if I did not go out and actually ask people, okay? And this is the same thing. We've just adapted worldwide. But the most successful people in any book that you read, listen to, whatever it is, video, they are askers. What they used to do is have to call people up on the phone and be like, hey, la, 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 la. And I know some girls who are doing that now, and they're freaking killing it. There are people who, you know, there was a time where it was all parties. There was no such thing as social media. They had to invite people to parties. They had to ask, okay? Think of it this way. If you make a post, and I have to say this because I know this is the one thing that people are skipping. They're skipping it on their daily task list. They're skipping it on everything, is the actual messaging and asking part, okay? So it would be equivalent to this. You start this business and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And you're like, I'm gonna do this party and it's gonna be so incredible. And you have this cute table and you set your products up, and then you just wait for people to come in your door. You wait for people to knock on the door, but you did not actually invite anyone to your house. That is what you are doing if you are posting and not asking, okay? Now, equivalently, I don't even know if that's the word, if I just made that up, but I start to have parties every single Wednesday, okay? Every single Wednesday, party at Christy's house. She's gonna skinny wrap you up and give you our coffee, whatever it is. Okay. And every single Wednesday, Christy has it. Now, I'm still going to go invite people, but guess what? Word of mouth happens. And all of a sudden I got people showing up at my house that I didn't even actually invite because sisters are bringing their cousins and blah, 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 and all that. That is the equivalent of attraction marketing. But in order to get your business off of the ground, you must start asking now. Again, am I going to have my party every Wednesday and just expect these 3 girls to bring their cousins, their sisters? No, I'm going to be still asking new people to come to my party every single day. Because if I'm going to show up every single day and put out the posts and put out the stories and put up the content, why would I not invite people to actually come and read it? Okay. So this is why it's so important that you guys need to ask. Now, there's a couple different ways that we can be asking. That might be through Host a Post. We have our Host a Post contest for the cute coffee sweater, you guys. It's so freaking cute. The first 5 people to get 75 Host a Posts up. It seems like a lot, but it's really not, because we have the $100 giveaway going on for the entire team. But I know some of you guys probably have a different giveaway going on with your team as well. Host a Post is life. If you need step-by-step and you have no idea what I'm talking about, guess what? Go to the Make It Happen team page. It's right there in the announcement section, okay? When you go to the announcement section, scroll down and it literally says host a post, and in the comments there is step-by-step. Here, make this post. Here, message them this. Here, give them this post. Here, give them this. It's all step-by-step for you. So that's one way to ask. And then there's another way to ask of just literally asking. Hey, Mikkel, you're so super cute with your cute hat and your cute face. I think you would be so good at my super fun business. Have you ever thought about making money with me, or do you even know what I do? That's it. That's all you do. Now, there's 2 ways to ask, and I will think of it like I will, again, correlate it to this so that you guys really, truly understand the power of this. So I can text Mikkel and I can say, hey, Mikkel, you should come to my party on Wednesday. It's going to be super fun. She's going to be like, oh, yeah, maybe, blah, blah, blah. And probably she's going to give me some excuse, right? Okay. Now, if I call Mikkel, and I'm like, hey, Mikkel. Hey, friend. She's like, hey, girl. And I'm like, hey, girl, listen, I'm having this party. I would love your support. Would you be willing to come and just check out my product? She's going to be like, yeah, sure. Right? It's more personal. That is the difference between sending out a message or sending out a voice message. We still get to be behind our freaking screens, you guys. We are so lucky that truly your income producing activities, your messaging, your asking should only take like less than an hour each day. It really should. So I need this to be, and this is what I started doing on the 6 a.m. power hours that we're doing as a team. I know some of you guys have other ones too, but I jump on the 6 a.m. ones as of yesterday. Or as of today, actually. I'm starting to get on those again simply because I want my newbies to get on. I'm disciplined enough that I'm going to do it before the night, the nightfall, basically. But I want my newbies to get on, and so I'm going to get on. I'm going to show up. And all of the tasks are posted in the announcement section, the 6 a.m. Power Hour thread. Now, the reason why I say that, you guys, is because we are doing the messaging first. We are doing the asking first because it is so, so, so easy. Imagine if you have a checklist to do each day. Okay, you have a checklist of 10 things to do each day. Guess what you do? You put the most important to you at the top, and you put the thing that you really don't want to do at the bottom. That's what a lot of us do with messaging. Okay, I know I'm super guilty of it, like guilty all the time, which is why I'm doing the 6 a.m. power hours. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this part. So what we are doing is we're putting that at the top of your list. So if, gosh forbid, your 9 and 10 things that you don't do each day, or the 9th and 10th thing that you don't do is not the messaging. That's not the part that we skip. That is the part that we do first, okay? And it can literally take 30 minutes. I don't send out 100 messages, you guys. I send out maybe 20 messages offering the opportunity, but 20 times, oh, I can do that in my math. 20 a day times 30, wow, I cannot talk. Okay, I'm just so excited. And I also haven't eaten in like 4 hours because I've been on Zooms and at Savannah's house giving her diamond ring. But anyway, so 20 messages a day offering the opportunity, you guys, times 30 days. Okay, that is 600 messages in 1 month. 600 people that you invited into your opportunity. Don't you think that the percentage of some of them signing by next month is probably going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. And then in the next 60 days, I've offered the opportunity to 1,200 people. It's a lot of freaking people. The chances are that they're going to watch you and they're going to watch your posts and your stories and they're going to want to join. Okay. So we're putting this at the top of the list. Even if you have no idea what to do or even what to post, start asking. You will learn along the way. Now with attraction marketing, you guys, again, half the people that I signed up pretty much each month I go to and the other half come to me. So I'm doing both. I would have half the business, half the paycheck, half the everything if I didn't ask. Okay. But again, you can't start by doing nothing, and 0 times 0 is 0. Okay. 0 times 0 is 0, period. End of story. So now let me share with you guys just 2 things I'm doing that I'm so excited about. And then if you guys, ow, my hair's knotted on my necklace. So if a couple of you guys have anything, okay, I got to turn the chat off. If a couple of you guys have things that you want to share, like any of you leaders, I would love to hear it. So for me, a couple things that are working right now is, holy crap, Instagram Reels. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just going to show you really quick what it is. It literally just got released like a few days ago. And oh my gosh, it is blowing my freaking mind. So this is all I'm doing because I have a friend named Jocelyn. I've told every single one of you guys to follow her on TikTok. She has been doing TikTok. She has signed 47 distributors this month so far. She just barely started TikTok like 5 months ago. Okay. I know when she was just starting it though, when she started being consistent with it, she was signing like 20 distributors a month. So if you feel like people are not coming to you, if you feel like they're not responding to your messages, number one, give that time. But if you want the results right now, jump to TikTok. That's it. Period. End of story. Okay. So it's Jocelyn Yates. It's Jocelyn, just like you spell Jocelyn with everybody else, Yates, Y-A-T-E-S. So this is, it's working, period, end of story. I know we've heard things of, oh my gosh, they're trying to take our info. Oh, it's going to shut down, whatever. But this was my thought process when talking to her. Why not rock it as long as it's there? That's it. So that's what I have committed to doing, putting up at least 1 a day. I know another girl that signed like 30 this month so far. And what she does is she takes a couple hours in 1 day and she makes a bunch. And then she posts like 2 a day. And so that's what she does to just kind of take care of it for the week. And she's signed over 20 distributors this month so far, you guys. Okay. So that's the first thing. The best thing about TikTok is that you don't have to be anyone special. You don't have to have a lot of followers. They will basically just blast you because, I don't know, there's like no algorithm to it. You use the viral music and that's it. You just use the viral music and a couple random hashtags that are popular and that's it. Okay. Now this is what I'm doing for Reels. Basically, Insta is like, you know what? We want to be part of TikTok. We want to be better than TikTok. So basically they created a TikTok on Instagram. That's essentially what it is. So that's why I'm doing it on TikTok first and then taking it over to Reels, simply because 2 birds with 1 stone. So you guys, I barely started using TikTok, but anyways, so it's just something you can do and have fun with. That's why I like it too, because you can have fun with it, you guys. Just don't get lost in it. Set a timer. I'm going to do 30 minutes of TikToks. I'm going to make a few and get off it. So let me just show you guys really quick what it is. You have to update your phone. Okay. You have to update your phone, and all you do to put it on Reels is you go here and then you swipe over and it says Reels. Okay. That's all it is. And then you upload it. It can only be 15 seconds. I want to share with you guys the results I've gotten and why I'm so excited about it. I put a coffee TikTok that I had made like 2 months ago, literally 2 months ago, you guys. I just simply saved it to my phone again, uploaded it to Reels, and I have over 12,000 views. And I have had probably 15 people reply to my inbox saying weight loss, because I put at the bottom of it, DM me weight loss. That's it. 15 people. I've already signed 3 customers from it, you guys, in 1 video. Okay. And this is it too, because on the Explorer page where a lot of people go, If you are doing a reel, they are blasting you. That's it. They're blasting you. They are blasting you as if you are the shizzle for Rizzle. That's what it is. They're blasting all the people doing reels. So you just don't want to miss out, because honestly, I was stressed out. Like, I was like, oh, I missed the TikTok train. And then I'm like, why would I think that? I can start now and sign as many as they are. So those are the two things that I'm really excited about that are working for me. And I put up an opportunity one, you guys. I put up an opportunity TikTok reel, AKA. And I literally had 7 people reply the word opportunity. I have that at the bottom. 7 people, you guys. That is attraction marketing for a newbie. And that's honestly super amazing, because you don't have to have a lot of followers. But I have noticed when I do use TikTok, I get a lot of natural Instagram followers, because it's right there on my bio. Follow me on Instagram. Everybody loves Instagram. They love Facebook, okay? But what's hot is TikTok. What's hot is the reels. So I know that I'm going to get them from those places, and then I'm going to build the relationship naturally. I'm going to build the relationship with my posts, with my stories, them getting to know me, because that's essentially the goal. So I'm really excited about this, and I love that it's not necessarily strategic. You jump on, it's like the days that I got ready to make this super cute TikTok, guess what happened? Nothing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to go viral. And it just nothing. And the days where I was like, I'm busted, whatever, it like blew up. Like it blew up. And so anyways, don't get lost. What I do is I go to ones that I like, I screenshot it, like opportunity, business, and then personal ones that might maybe blow up and go viral. I screenshot it. I screenshot the words they put. I save the music, and then I go and copy it 100%. Okay. All right. So Mikkel, you're just a snack sitting over there right now, and you were just on the call, and I'm so proud of you. You just went presidential. So excited for you. Do you have anything you want to share that's just killer vanilla? I cannot handle myself right now. I don't even know what's happening to me. I didn't even drink any caffeine or anything.
You're on a roll. As far as tasks,
whatever you want to share, Mikkel. Get it, Mikkel.
Okay. Well, truthfully, my mind is kind of mush at this point from the call. I was freaking out. It's fine. I just wanted to kind of emphasize something you were saying about messaging, you guys. Like, as far as tasks go, that is the work. And everything else we do is to basically support that. If you think about it that way. So we put up posts so that when you message someone, the first thing they always do is go to your wall, right? So we post so that when we message someone, they go and look at it. We add to our network so that we have people to message. We interact so that when we do message, they're like, oh, this isn't like some crazy stranger. Everything that we do supports messaging, because that is the work. That is the work. Everything else is there to support it. No one knows what you're doing if you don't share it. No one knows they can join you if you don't ask. It literally is the asking. And so every single person I'm talking to, whether it's from a hosted post or a customer I already have, or a potential customer, whatever, I'm asking them to join my business. I am offering them the opportunity. So if I'm talking to a potential customer and they're like, oh, that sounds good, but I can't afford it. Well, if you can't afford it, boom, you need the business. Ask. And don't overthink it. Be so simple and be yourself. They want you. They want who you are. You don't have to be someone else. You don't have to be overly whatever. Just oh my gosh, I totally understand. Well, have you ever actually thought about doing what I do and making an income? Done. Easy. The customers that I have, okay, when they've completed their 3 months, oh my gosh, girl, your results are so freaking amazing. Well, since you already have bomb results, you should do what I do. Have you ever thought about making income from this? Done. Ask everyone and their mom and their dog. Everybody needs this opportunity. Just ask in the most simple way and don't overthink it. And don't make excuses. It is scary. Let's be real. You just started. You're freaking terrified. You have no idea what's going on. And someone is telling you to message some random stranger you have never met before, you've never talked to before. And you're like, what the F did I just get into? I'm stuck with random strangers. It's terrifying. Let's be honest about it. But that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Fear ain't getting you nowhere. And the only way for that fear to go away is to confront it. That's it. It is just going to be this looming monster sitting in the corner of your life, controlling your life, literally. Fear will control your life if you don't confront it. What you don't confront, you cannot overcome. And so do it scared. Do it while your heart's beating fast and your palms are sweaty and you have no idea what you're saying. You're babbling like an idiot, but do it anyway. It almost doesn't even matter what you say in the beginning, because the point is just to do it. The more you do it, the better you'll get. The more you do it, the more confident that you're going to be. And so soon you're going to be messaging people like, oh my gosh, girl, you should do what I do. Like, that confidence is going to grow, but it's only going to go through action. Confidence comes because of action. So do it scared, do it terrified, do it feeling doubtful, do it feeling like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but do it. And then you're going to get better at it.
I love that so much, because Drew just put in the chat too. She's like, I was doing all the things, but I didn't sign my first distributor. So I remember I met her at conference and she was like, I haven't signed my first distributor yet. And I was like, have you messaged anyone? And she's like, no, I'm just really scared. I'm like, just see what happens and just try it. Literally, she signed her first distributor that night. And I think by the next day she had signed like 3. I'm like, people want this, but you just don't know who wants it yet until you start asking. Yes, go ahead, Whitney, while you're eating something. Whitney just messaged me and she said that her story views has doubled in the last few days, and so she wants to share.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay, so like towards the end of July until like a week ago, my story views were kind of going down, and I was like, what the crap? I'm not changing anything, still interacting, still posting all that stuff. And I was like, all right, we're gonna get real here, and I'm going to make sure that every time I have dinner, I'm gonna post about me making it, because we just got like a meal kit box or whatever. And so literally every time I make it, I'm gonna show it. And then I got new glasses. I was like, I'm gonna put that in there. I went to Target, put everything I got in there, and it was like a dumb Target run, but I just put it in there. And then I started doing, like, I went to Target and I got just like random like food stuff, and I put like, what's your favorite Target splurge? And then people messaged me and stuff. So like I was doing all the things, but it wasn't personal enough. And then within 2 weeks of being like, I'm gonna put my whole life in there in between products, and I use the products every day, so of course I put the products in there. Of course I talk about the business, but before I'd put like 1 or 2 personal things, and it was sometimes like a boomerang of where I was. But I was like, I'm gonna show what I'm doing. Every time I go shopping, I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm gonna talk to the camera, see my face, talk to the camera at least once a day, and it had to be at least like the 4 slides that it makes you like stop at, if that makes sense. So like I've gotten more interactions from people that never used to interact. My story views not only went back to where they were, they've actually doubled in like 3 days, because I'm being more personal and people are seeing me for me even more so than they were. And I'm not saying I never put myself in there, but now it's like they're all my best friends and I'm just catching them up every single day about everything that I do. And it's like, it's working. At first I was like, I'm going to be annoying. No one wants to see that. But people really just want TV. Like we've been saying, like, you're the TV, be the TV. You're going to have your own brand. Like people will message me about Halloween movies, because I did a poll about what's your favorite Halloween movie? Here's all the ones. And then I was like, all right, now it's the final 2. What are we doing? And then, I don't know. You like, your brand is you, be you. They'll buy into you before they buy into the products, and then they want to watch you. And then you got even more people to message, you know? So that's pretty much it. It's like, it's pretty like dumb advice, but it's also like, I'll go through people's story and I'm like, I don't even see your face at all for like 3 days. And now I'm like, my story views have gone up, so I'm sure everyone else has, but that was pretty much it.
It really does like make a difference when I started thinking of it, because I think when we see someone and they're like, oh my gosh, this post is working, this story is working, all of a sudden we want to put it up. So then we're like, oh my gosh, I need customers. So they put up 12 different stories, right? They're like customer story, product story, product story, product story, me using the product, whatever it is. They do all of that stuff over and over and over and over because they want the customers. But what actually works is what Whitney said, using the product on your stories or posting, you know, results, whatever it is, or making a TikTok about it, whatever it is, and then sharing the personal stuff between, because that's what keeps people watching. So that engagement actually will make you sign more over the course of time than blasting someone that no longer wants to watch your stories because it's 12, 15, 20 slides in a row all about the product. Does that make sense, you guys? You don't want to see that. Like, nobody wants to see that. And if you're talking about the business on your stories, like with showing your face, put, descriptions at the bottom. Like, I was watching Stacy's story earlier and I couldn't listen to it. I don't know where I was, but I couldn't listen to it. And so she had at the bottom almost like descriptions, headlines of what she was saying. And so I was able to read what she was saying without actually having to listen to it, because at the end of the day, we know a lot of people are scrolling through Facebook while their husband's watching a show or while their baby's sleeping, and they exit out of your stories if all they see is that loud noise, whatever it is. So that's another little tip with that. Like kind of headline it, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, describe it. But adding more personal will actually, in your stories, will actually make you sign more at the end of the day. And it's so, so, so important. So, all right. Do any of you leaders want to share anything? I'm going to let it be quiet for a second, because that's what's working for me. And so that's what I'm excited about. Add subtitles. Subtitles is perfect. Okay, then I'm just going to go and I'm just going to call on you guys. So you better be ready. See you. Eliana feels good. Hey, girl.
I do feel good, you guys. Okay, so I'm actually, literally, I just got a card number, and she's placing a really big order right now. It's basically my pack, like Fat Fighters, 2 bags of Skinny Brew, and celery. But anyway, I was just telling some of my girls in my chat, in my leaders chat, that it sounds so silly, but I just posted about Skinny Brew a little bit ago, and it was just a picture of me with like the little Skinny Brew, and I made it swipe to the right where my results are shown. And it sounds so silly, you guys, but I was literally scared to post about the product on my actual wall, not like stories. I always, I don't mind posting it on my stories. This morning I did a video about celery and stuff. It was so funny. I was telling people I haven't used the restroom in a few days, and now, the celery always does the trick for me, and people were like, LMAO. And
you said poop.
I didn't say poop, but I did message you that I did poop, which is good news. Celery works.
I'm going to rewatch it. I swear you said poop, because that's why I was cracking up. I was like, she said poop on her stories.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I just said I haven't gone to the restroom in 3 or 4 days. But anyway, it's so funny. People were messaging me like they were cracking up. But regardless, you guys, so I actually posted this picture right now. Maybe, let me see, hold on, probably like an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Okay, so it's this one, and it's just me with my Skinny Brew. And anyway, it's one of those, when you post about the product, you don't get that much likes because you should leave kind of product for your stories. And anyway, so then I was like, you know what, whatever. I kind of feel inspired to post about it, but I made it very, very personal. I was just talking about after having my daughter, I really needed a way to lose weight and have more energy throughout the day. I'm already a coffee lover, so this was an easy switch for me. And then I just talked about how I don't go anywhere without my Skinny Brew for 2 reasons. Helps me lose weight daily, and I love the energy boost it gives me. And I said, Skinny Brew has changed my life. It's one of the main products that I've used daily to achieve my health goals. And for some reason, it freaking blew up. Literally, I'm talking to everybody that commented on there. They're like, what's your regimen? How much is it? Can you send me information? What are you taking? All this stuff. What else are you using? All these, I'm talking to all these girls. And one of the girls that she commented on there, she just sent me her card number and everything. And I'm literally about to place her order. And it's just crazy how, I was telling the girls, it's the simplicity of of our business, but it didn't sound salesy at all. I did add at the end, if anybody wants to taste it, I have 3-day sample packs. I didn't say anything much. But for some reason, the post blew up, and it just kind of was a reminder to me that, we should really continue to sprinkle in the products throughout our posts. Sometimes we don't think that we should, maybe because we should keep our posts more business driven, or the lifestyle, the blogger style kind of posts. But you know what? Sometimes people out there don't necessarily know you know, what it is you sell or whatever. So I just did it as a way of like, this is something I use that has changed my life, kind of like a blogger. And they're like, what is it? Oh my God, tell me how much it is, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just talking to all these ladies about it. I literally have my potentials list here, and I had written down all their names and stuff, and I'm just so excited that I literally just got a customer from it. But yeah, that's what's working for me today. And I'm super happy. Here's the deal, you guys. I don't know if it's like that I'm attracting it, because that could also be it. Like, I feel really good today. I feel really happy. I just got back from Utah yesterday, and I just feel like really good, refreshed, and I feel like I have this whole new energy space. Whereas before I left to the trip, I was kind of in a funk. So I feel like that's all out, and I'm just super happy and excited right now. And I just feel like things are just flowing effortlessly. And even Caesar, he got a customer today too. And I'm like, woohoo. So now I'm getting mine. And I was just writing down some goals right now and listening to you guys. But that's just what's working for me. But do it, you know, post your love for the product, whatever product it is you use, genuinely, like what it's done for you and how it truly has changed your life. Not to like necessarily try to get somebody to purchase from you, but something genuinely. Like, I seriously, you guys, cannot live without Skinny Brew and celery. They're my freaking go-to products. Those two are like my life. So when you love something, you share it. That's it.
I love that so much, because I kind of had that thought process too. Like a couple weeks ago, I was like, wow, I haven't actually like posted about me using the products anywhere except for my stories. And I was like, this is silly of me, because this is even what bloggers do, you guys. They are posting about products on their page. They're just not salesy. They're talking about the feeling that it's giving them and the feeling that they're getting. And truth be told, the thing that took me to presidential and to ambassador was my results when I had Elliot. That's really what took me there. I posted about product, but people wanted the business because they saw that the product worked, right? Everybody wants to make money, but as soon as they know that the products that they're going to be selling work and that you're excited about and that you're passionate about it, they're more inclined to be a part of the business, right? Because they want to sell something that works. So anyways, I love that tip. Isn't it funny, you guys? Look at this. Okay, so you can use Eliana and I as an example. I literally started doing those reels and TikToks yesterday, and I have so many potentials, and I'm so excited because I signed 3 customers. Eliana just did one thing, just one thing different than she normally does. She signed a customer, and she's so excited. You guys, bringing new people in is exciting. Doing new things and then them working, it's exciting. Like, it will bring you so much excitement, but you have to just be like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do something different today. And it's funny how easily you can get excited with the business just by simply doing something and then it working. You're like, oh my gosh, this is working. Like Host to Post, you're like, oh my gosh, it's working. She said it was going to work and it actually worked. Okay, so let's see. Stacy, Jamie, do any of you guys want to share? I see you sitting cozy. Let me know if you want to. I'll unmute you. Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just going to get called on at one point or another, so I might as well just share. I was actually going to kind of say what Whitney was talking about, just kind of sharing your life. But the summer camp kind of reminded me that you need to go live. So I actually have gone live a few times since the summer camp because, I don't know, I just want to let people into my life a little bit more. I felt like for a while I needed to like keep things secret, not necessarily a secret, but what we want to talk about or what we want to post about is like the things we want our audience in on, you know? And I was just so afraid to like let people in on some other things. So I just went live and I did my makeup. I've never done that ever before. And I even was on the live video and I was like, I'm very not confident about this right now. Like, I'm sure there's some people judging me about how I'm doing this, but I just wanted to talk to you guys. And I got so much more interaction as I'm doing it than I thought I would. And so it's scary. And it probably still will be for a while, but that definitely just kind of made me realize, like, you got to let people into your life, especially right now. Authenticity for sure. So yeah, that's my.
I love that. For a while, I stopped going live too. And then I was like, what am I doing with my life? I think that that's great. And there's something weird. I think that's why TikTok is so popular. When you're talking and you're doing something at the same time, people love to watch it. I don't know why. Like, whenever I do my hair, people watch my lives more even if I'm talking about the business. Like, it's really weird. I don't know why, but they do that. So that's actually a really great tip, you guys, because you need to stand out. That's it. Period in a story. You need to stand out from other people. Let's see here. Jamie, I see you sitting cozy in your cozy chair. She's like, don't call on me. I'm just scrolling through the pages.
Yeah, I don't have anything like new and earth-shattering to add that the girls haven't already added, but I have noticed a lot of the same things. Like, the more that I put in something personal, the more my views go up. Like, people just want to see what you're doing. They want to know you're a real person, but also the more that I actually do videos, not necessarily the reels, as you know, just started and I haven't really gotten into that yet, but like, the more that I get on there and just talk about things, and even when I'm my own like hype man and I'm like, guys, you know, because I know a lot of times we tend not to do it, but if you listen to the books and you're doing your personal development, they all say that people want to follow leaders. They want to follow people who are winning. And so be your own hype man. Like, don't be afraid to tell people what you have to offer and why you're kind of amazing, you know, because we're all a little bit amazing in our own way, and that's what's going to draw the people in and attract the right people to us. But you have to be willing to talk about it. And sometimes I like get in my little shell and I don't do any sort of live videos for a while. Not even just talking about going live on Facebook, but just like live in your stories, or, you know, doing a video in your stories. Just that totally increases the interaction. And what I do try and do sometimes is like end with a question. And it's not even like, even in my posts, sometimes I'll do it and I'll say, you know, like, hey guys, where's the first place you're going to travel when this is over? Or, hey guys, what are some of your, it's like the same, I do a lot of Instagram, but it's like the same thing as doing interaction on Facebook, but doing it on Instagram instead. And then asking people like, hey, where's your favorite place to buy sweaters right now? Or, hey, where's your favorite place to, you know, get ice cream or find frozen yogurt, or, you know, that are still open and available to go dine in, or places like that. You know, just ending with a question, even in your posts. Like, if you create an opportunity type post, but then you work in a question of some sort where it's like tries to get them to respond, because it's going to circulate your post around more. And so sometimes I totally, yeah, talking on the stories, that's what I'm saying. Like, just even talking on the stories is a total game changer, because they just want to know that you're real and you're a real person. And so it's scary sometimes. Like, sometimes I try and talk myself out of it. Like, oh, I don't need to. I'll just like put up a story, like some pictures. But then when I actually do it, I do have a lot more interaction. And then what Eliana said, I do post products on my feed. I totally think that, I don't know how much, if it's okay to say this, but like, not for any negativity, but I think the people that leave in the business are the people that stop doing those things. They stop doing the things that build their business. And that's a business building thing. When you only get in a blogger mindset, then you're going to start getting paid like a blogger instead of a business owner. And so, and you do not want that. You know, most do not get paid much, you know, or they might get some free product here or there, but we are a product-based business. So I put products on my feed, and I try and do it in a like nice, attractive way. But I even put before and afters, and you know, there's some leaders who don't agree with that, and there's some who do. But I delete it after it's run its course. You know, I put it up for a couple days, it runs its course, I have some people to message, and then I delete it, or I archive it so it's there for later if I ever want to use it again. But I think we totally should be doing it, because the people that I've seen that have left, they stopped doing that, and they only had a blogger mindset, and they wanted everything to be so beautiful and pretty all the time. And Christy just said her videos do not get as much reaction as she thinks when she's like, oh, I look beautiful today, I'm looking like a snack. But then when she comes up all busted, everyone's like, dang, this girl's real. And she gets way more views and love on her stuff because people want reality. They don't want perfect, they want reality. So everything doesn't always have to look so beautiful and perfect. If it messes up the aesthetics of your page, use it and then delete it. You know, it served its purpose, use it, move on, but let people know that you have a product you're offering or a product-based business. You can bring in 100 distributors on your team, and if no one brings in products, you're not going anywhere. So you have to talk about the products.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love that. I love that so much, you guys. If you, bloggers don't get paid. Okay. So the reason why I think that's so awesome that you brought that up is because literally yesterday, say Monday, yesterday, I was on this girl's page and I had to stop myself because I was going down a rabbit hole. I was looking at her house. So that was like legit. I was looking for house ideas, but I started looking at it and she had 1 million followers, you guys. She had 1 million followers. And I was like, I don't have 1 million followers. And then I was like, man, I make so much money and I only have 14,000 followers. And then I made this post, so I'm gonna post tomorrow. And I was like, you guys, the difference between us and a blogger is simply that we get to share products and get paid really, really, really well for it. And then we also get to change other people's lives. And that I probably had maybe 2,000 followers on Instagram and I was already paying our bills, our household bills. And I maybe had 2,000 followers. That's it. We are not paid in necessarily volume. I want more eyes on me because I want to find my next people, my next customers, my next distributors. But the thing is that we are not paid on followers. We're not paid on likes. We're paid on conversations. We're paid on signing customers and signing distributors. So that was super legit. Yeah, friggin' Liza just said she has less than 1,000 followers and she's a triple diamond, you guys. She's a freaking triple diamond. She makes, and she's like, yeah, anyway, so that's cool that you said that. I love that you said that, Jamie, because we are different. We get to take tips for aesthetics and this and that, but we are not that. We are business owners. We're not getting paid a one-time % on, you know, sharing a thing because we have 80,000 followers. Like, no, we get to make a lot of money with just a little bit of people in our network if we do it right and we ask. Savannah, I want to share something, but first I'm going to say something too, because it was like, Jamie, you're like in my life. My little brother, and I thought this was cool too. My little brother, he actually started doing like summer sales. Okay. So he started doing summer sales, like selling pest control, whatever. And he came back and we were talking last night and he's like, all these people do to recruit these people, they just blast their stats. They blast their sales. They blast their this. They just blast all the people doing great. And I was like, our equivalent is shouting out people that are not us. Like, we got to be our own hype man, like Jamie said, because we want people to follow us. But we need to take advantage of this team's success. Not me, not Eliana, not Jamie. Obviously, you could shout them out. But like, we need to shout out the diamonds and the rubies and the doubles and the people who just started that are now able to pay for their groceries. Like, we need to really hone in on that and take advantage of it because you're the only person they're seeing. They are only seeing that Eliana is winning. Because you might say, oh, well, I shout my girls out on my stories all the time. Okay, well, when's the last time you actually put a picture of you and her and blasted her on your page? That's what people are going to see for a long time, not just 24 hours. And so he's like, yeah, they just blast people. And so everybody wants to join there, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, why am I not doing that? Like, why am I not doing that? Because when you hit diamond and above, you're already out of the realm of what most people, not everybody, of what most people can relate to. And so we need to make sure that people know this is honestly a dream. This business is a dream. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. But I'm not the only one winning at it. I'm not the only one winning at it. We have to let people know that. So I know for me, I'm going to have to consciously do it, but I'm going to consciously be better about it. And what Jamie said too, you guys, the only people that quit in our business are the people that don't work. Like, people will come to me and they'll be like, I just don't think it's for me. Like, I blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, how many people have you actually offered the opportunity to in the last 3 days? They're like, well, I'm just too afraid to. I'm like, okay, so don't quit until you actually give it an honest try. And then you won't quit because you'll actually have given it an honest try and get honest results. Like that's just what happened. So if you do the things and you share, you can share kind of what Stacy was saying. I know what she was trying to get at. Like, you know, we want to bring curiosity, but we also want people to know that, you know, who we are and what we love. Like Eliana didn't say my It Works Skinny Brew, here's my website. She said, I'm drinking this amazing, I don't know what she said. I'm drinking this amazing fat burning coffee. It's helped me, you know, this and that. So she was talking about the products, but she was also bringing in curiosity. Okay. So Savannah, where's your snacky self? Where'd she go? I'm just gonna, oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. Hey.
Hey girl, hey. Okay, so my tip tonight is a lot, well, let me rephrase this. So I think a lot of us join and we're like, we have to be perfect. We have to look like Christy. She has this perfect body, this, that, and the other. And, you know, we're afraid to go live or we're afraid to use these products. But I just want to remind you, like, we do have the Skinny Brew. We have all these other products that are great, but we have a product that can give you results in 45 minutes. Okay. These wraps were what built our company. And so if you have not yet tried a wrap, you need to order them. You need to get on that. Okay. I went live. I just had a baby 2 weeks ago. My body is nowhere near where I want it to be. I still have 25 pounds to lose. But I went live anyways, and I put on a wrap. And it was so uncomfortable. I was so uncomfortable the whole time. Like I was just staring at my stomach like, I can't believe I'm doing this. And I felt literally sick, okay? I'm sure there's people out there that can relate to that, okay? But I got amazing results. In 3 days, like for real, my stomach like shrunk half its size and I have lost a little bit of weight too because our Skinny Brew is amazing. But you guys, it was just the skin as well. It just tightened right up. And I got such good results. And I have signed more customers this last week on wraps and defining gel than I have in months. And it's because I'm using it, you know, and it's my results. Like I can share everyone's results. And we've had some pretty amazing defining gel results coming our way from this team and a couple other people that we know of. But like I said, when you share those and then you share yourself using it, that's when the game changer is, because they're like, holy crap, I know her. I've been watching her. Now she used it and it did work. And so when I post my before and afters today, I got like 60 likes on them. And that was 60 people I got to reach out to and say, hey, I saw you like my post. Do you want to try these wraps? They're amazing. They tighten, tone, and firm. I know you're going to love them. And if they didn't order today, they are going to order, and I have a date that they are. So just be brave. It's scary, but try those wraps, guys. Like, you know, a lot of our company has kind of merged into the coffee and into those other products, but we have a product that works in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Everybody can be a product of the product. Stop being scared of yourself and your body, because there's more people that look like you than look like the perfect version of you.
Oh my gosh. I just love you. Yes. Everything she just said. That is like the truest thing ever, you guys. Our company was literally built on the wraps. That's literally what I did. That's what Eliana did. That's what Stacey did. Like we only honestly talked about wraps. Like that's all we sold. Mainly that's all we sold. And it is a game changer, you guys. Like it is literally the equivalent to like what I've seen in pictures of people having surgery. And so I think we got kind of scared to be that wrap person. But you know what? It's the same thing. Like if somebody posts that they got Botox, there's going to be some people that judge them, and there's going to be other people that run to it and say, my turn, right? And so we can't be afraid of that. But Stacey went presidential with wraps, you guys. Like that is so huge. And just so you guys know, the money comes with it, because here's the deal. A box of 4 wraps is 54 BV. We are paid on BV. A bag of coffee is 30 BV. So like essentially it's a game changer for your business. Imagine if your own personal business doubled in volume just simply because people started selling wraps. Like that's a game changer. That was an awesome tip. That was amazing.
One more quick thing. I'm sorry. I went triple and presidential off my own personal results, guys. 110%. I would not be in the business where I am without constant results. When I first found the business, I lost 80 pounds. After my third baby, I lost 65 pounds.
this last baby that I had with the product, I didn't stop using the product, and people had been watching me for 5 years. And so they saw me quit taking the products when I got pregnant with Sydney, and I gained 65 pounds. Okay. With this last pregnancy, I'm like, screw it. I'm not doing it. I'm using these products. I got them cleared by my doctor, and I only gained 40 pounds. And that was like so massive for me, because every other pregnancy I've gained like 65 to 80 pounds. So I only have 25 pounds to lose, guys. And again, I'm going to be so loud about that, because when you're loud about it, it also keeps you really, really accountable to your own goals. People are watching. It makes you think twice when you're about to indulge at dessert at 11 p.m., right? You're like, oh, I got to take my after picture tomorrow. So be loud about it. If it's 100 pounds you have to lose, do it. Like every 2 pounds that you're losing, share it, because people are attracted to that and they're going to sign up with you because of it.
I love that. And you guys, the script doesn't necessarily matter if you have the results. So what Savannah said is the exact same thing I would say, because somebody asked what a script is. Hey, Ashley, I saw you like my post. These wraps are amazing. They tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes. I would love to help get you started. Are you interested? That's it, you guys. That's it. Most people are already sold on the product when they see the results. That's why they're talking to you. Okay, I think we should end on that. I love that. Full circle. Business to product to business to product, because it all intertwines. Like, I think we teach so much about the opportunity and how to share about the opportunity and sign distributors and this and that. And we teach how to sign customers too. But truly, I wouldn't be here if I never had results with the products, because I wouldn't have belief in the products, which means I wouldn't have had belief in the business. And that doesn't mean you have to have a baby, Jessica. You don't have to have babies, but maybe it's the hair, skin, and nails. Maybe it's a skincare line. I know Michaela made me want to be consistent with the skincare line, literally because she went on her stories and I replied to it and I talked to her and she's like, I literally went to aesthetic school. I think that's how you say it. And she's like, they always told me that I would never have good skin unless I use this super expensive, like expensive grade, blah, 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 skincare, all this kind of stuff. She's like, I figured I'm a part of this company. I might as well give these products a shot. And she's like, this Dr. Nassif line, this skincare line changed my face. She's like, it's never been this clear before. And it's a freaking $139 for your entire skincare line. And that includes a hair, skin, nails for the vitamins inside. She's like, this is like a game changer. So find the things that work for you. And you're not only going to fall in love with the products and sell the products, but you will attract distributors with your excitement and sharing all the other tips. So anyways, I think this was amazing. I totally just winged it, wung it, whatever it is. And it was awesome because you guys are awesome. I think we work better when we're like random. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good, happy Monday night. And don't forget that super cute, don't make fun of me, Mikkel. With that super cute coffee sweater. You don't want to miss out because it's super cute. And we're going to take a super cute girls or boys club picture with it. And you don't want to be missed out on that. Stacey's like, a nice. Yeah, you guys got to earn it. I'll give you the link. Okay, anyways, it's not as cool. It's not as cool unless you earn it. Okay, guys, love you all.